happened?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Looks like a Lamborghini once again. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goon Squad garage, and today we're going to continue working on our 2019 Lamborghini Urus. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we kind of ran to the old Goon Squad garage where we officially moved out. We took a bunch of like miscellaneous stuff, a bunch of tools, and a couple builds that we had over there, and pretty much that place is just going to get sold. And there is a few little things that we left behind, but you know what? You guys can, whoever buys that place can have it. You know what I mean?
Sir.
But you know what? It was a bittersweet moment because of course we made a lot of memories over there, and it was just a long time that we spent over there. But look at this, man. This is sweet right here. We got a much more epic garage where a lot more epic things are coming. And as for this Lamborghini, what we want to do to it is basically complete the interior. But before we actually put any more interior in, I think we're going to fully adjust these doors right here because the bolts to adjust them are very easy to access without the panels. So that's what we'll start with, and then we'll move on to completing that interior because look, all the framework is complete. The body panels are on for good. Dude, this sucker is ready to get almost painted, dude.
Yes, sir. I mean, we just got to sand this sucker down, fix a few dents, and we're painting it, dude.
Very, very soon. But anyways, before we do anything to the Lamborghini Urus, there is a few things that we want to do kind of behind the scenes, but not really, because we're actually going to take this truck to get repaired because a deer just hopped out into it, you know, and it just caused a little fender bender. So we're just going to take it to another shop. They're going to completely fix it, and we're going to do like the rest of the stuff that we want to do to it. It's a little truck right now. We're going to turn it into a big truck, dude.
It's going to be
That's all I'm going to say.
It's going to be insane. I mean, they probably don't even know what we're talking about, but just wait, dude.
We gave you guys a couple hints here and there, but that thing is going to be absolutely insane once we're done with it. But as for that Camaro over there, you know, we did mention that we're going to be working on it as well, but we're actually going to take that sucker to a shop as well, and they're going to do that rear coilover conversion. I mean, this is stuff that we can do, but you know what? We really want to focus on this Lamborghini Urus and just get that knocked out and just have that finished up, and we can then just enjoy it with
rip
you guys,
it around.
you know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean?
So we're gonna get that coilover. We may even end up getting that whole thing repainted and make it look right, dude.
Exactly. But anyways, right now we're gonna go ahead, probably fire up that Camaro, fire up this truck, take it where we need to take it, get back over here and throw in that Lamborghini Urus interior.
Cut off loose.
Thing fired right up, dude. Dang, that thing looks good on the road. Oh my goodness. You don't see nothing like this nowadays. Hardly ever. This sucker is clean. And mean. Didn't use his tunnel. Didn't use his tunnel to his advantage. Don't know why. We'll ask him later. Guys, so we dropped off the first build over here at 23rd Street, and now it is time to drop this sucker off. I think if it's available, is the shop open?
I messaged him. He still hasn't messaged me back, but if he can't get it today, maybe we'll drop it off tomorrow because it is already like lunchtime and stuff like that. So not a big deal, man. This thing is we just gotta cruise, get the fluids going, you know.
Dude, this thing fired right up after sitting for so long.
Easily, dude, just right away, dude.
This thing rips, and oh my goodness, it looks so good like on the street. I know it breaks necks for sure. Dude. And if this guy wasn't right here, you would have looped this corner two times.
Easily, dude. And look what happened while I was driving, man. That is not good.
Dude, I'm telling you, the pigeons are little kind of haters.
They are. They don't like this beast right here, dude.
It scares the stuff out of them. What happened?
I don't know.
Did we stall out?
The battery cable came off.
Dang.
Oh, right here.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. That was wild.
I think the whole battery cable came off.
Let's go see what's going on. Hey, it's just part of classic cars, you know.
Oh, the battery cable didn't come off.
Oh, snap.
We just lost power to everything.
Lost the ground or something. Taillights are on.
Oh, really?
Try it again. I think it was just a little technical difficulty.
Get on.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I don't know what happened. It just cut off.
Oh, it ran out of fuel. You know, all the fuel went to one side.
Let's go ahead and pull it up, dude.
Up. Drift up. Drift up. I'm just kidding. What kind of fuel you gonna put in this thing? Put some diesel in it. It needs to be cleaned out a little bit.
Dude. That's what I keep saying.
It'll probably start puffing black smoke too. I think classic cars can run any type of fuel because they're classic, you know what I mean?
They're made to run whatever, dude.
They're just made to take any type of fuel. This new stuff.
Maybe the old motor. I don't know about this
I'm
one.
kidding, yeah, the old motor, yes. This is a new motor, new and improved. Do what you want with this tunnel. I noticed you didn't use it earlier.
I wasn't paying attention.
You hear that chirping? That's exactly why we need that coilover conversion right there.
Yes, sir. And smaller tires probably too.
Smaller tires. There's a lot of stuff that we got to adjust on this thing, but it's coming. We're going to do it.
We're doing it 100%. This is going to be a street car right here.
Dude, this thing is a beast. It looks so good on the road.
Amazing.
Like, just seeing this thing, like, in another vehicle, watching it drive by, it's just like...
It's incredible. That's why we bought it. I mean, this was like the best looking classic car, in my opinion, that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
even like back in the
Camaro.
day. So we were like, we got to get a Camaro, dude.
Camaro SS.
A 67, dude.
67 SS.
Yes, sir.
With blue paint.
Yes, sir. And built.
And built.
Supercharged engine, dude.
LT4.
Whatever that was.
Sounded sick. Punch.
Alright guys, so check this gap out right here, man. That just looks OEM, man. That's a good looking gap right there.
Dude, not only that one right there, and also that one right there, but this did take a long time to do.
Hours. But as you guys know, this is the most time consuming part whenever you're putting a car together, especially after framework, because everything's just been like pulled, stretched, everything. We even threw those other doors on, that way we can match the gaps, so we made sure they're all exactly identical on both sides, and the door opens and closes properly, perfectly. I mean, look at that, man.
You hear that shut, man?
That's a Lamborghini shut right there. The back was a little bit more trickier, but you know what? We got it perfect, dude.
Dude, that is right. And we also threw on this fender right here, although the fender is super easy to adjust, just to check it out. Everything looks good here too, man.
Yeah, it looks good. We just don't want to bolt that down just yet because we got to throw the hood on and all that good stuff. That's later on, because right now what we're going to do, pop these doors back out, bring in a million pieces of interior, and hopefully start piecing this thing together. A million pieces right here, dude.
Oh my goodness, we almost brought every bit and piece of this interior out here, and it looks insane. I think there's a couple more pieces over there, man.
It is insane. This is probably going to be our most difficult interior yet. I mean, if we can knock this out, we can knock any car out, dude.
We can build rockets, man.
We can do an RV interior after this,
dude. Well, actually, an RV I think is a simple interior because it's like large scale.
It's like a house.
Basically, yeah. This is just a bunch of pieces, and just to get one piece out, you got to remove like so much other pieces.
Dude,
you know what
like
I mean?
the center console, man. man, this center console is literally like 50 different pieces. I mean, it even holds a HVAC system, like the fan pump, which is just absolutely insane, man. That Porsche, we thought it was hard. That ain't nothing, man. That was easy.
Dude, that was the easy one. And honestly, I don't even know where we're gonna start, dude.
Dude, I guess we're gonna just start from the ground up. We're just gonna put probably the carpet in and just work our way out.
Yes,
dude.
sir. But also, I do want to point something else out for this interior. We noticed a couple scratches, of course, and I think somebody probably smoked inside this sucker, because if you pull this down, what does that look like to you, man?
Somebody just left a cigarette butt and they just melted that in. But surprisingly, the interior did not smell like cigarettes, which is a really good thing. But other than that, there's a few dents here and there that we got this heat lamp going. We're just gonna have to keep massaging this, and I think they'll come out here soon.
Take this sucker to the spa and give it the full treatment,
you put
dude.
some like that leather conditioner on it, dude.
Treat it like some Wagyu or something. But
yes,
man, that's like the worst of it right there. Everything else is amazing in great condition, but you know what? It's gonna look better inside, dude.
It's gonna look better complete. So I just say we go ahead and snap these doors off and start this interior up.
Cigarette butt stain right there, huh? Might just have to paint it up later.
Paint it up, or if you can find this piece right here.
Tom. Alrighty guys, so V-Tune just rolled up, and also LSR just kind of left, I think, to go to the orthodontist. They're going to tighten up his braces or something like that, but he'll be right back. But V-Tune just can't help but just coming back over here. I'm trying to convince him to just stay, man. Come on.
Hey, just hire me. I'm going to just stay over here and work.
Dude, we'll give you like a corner somewhere. You could bring all your stuff. Actually, bring all your stuff and just park it in that parking lot right there. We'll slowly work on one thing at a time. But what do you think, dude? Nothing.
It's coming together.
It's coming together, but I'm noticing a lot of things are not lining up. No, I'm just kidding. Everything is beautiful, dude.
Oh, yeah, I got the airbags back in, and now it's just going to be a slow process of piecing it back together.
Yep, exactly. We got all like the main stuff around the dash. That center console is in, and it's looking good. We can't really put too much more together until we actually do body work and paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but hey, there's not going to be much body work to do, really. Just sand it down, throw a little bit of filler over there, and that's it.
Yeah, I know, because a lot of times you'll have to actually like put body work or body filler on these jams. We're not even gonna have to do that, man.
Awesome. Look at that.
That is just so awesome right here, dude. I don't know, man. Without you, dude, we would have been working on this sucker for years and years, dude.
I remember you guys were talking about splicing it in right here or something.
I know, dude. That would have been just a nightmare right there. There would have been a bunch of body work right there, but hey, it's done. And look at this. The interior is looking good in there. I think we're not going to move too much with the interior because, you know, of course, you know, we have to paint this sucker and we can't put on like anything with the roof because that little seal is there. So
exactly. What about the key? Y'all still haven't got that yet?
Still don't have the key, man. If we had the key, man, this sucker would have been already in the paint booth. We would have been super excited. So we're still waiting on that. But hey, before you know it, it'll be here. We'll fire this thing up.
Oh, yeah,
and
it's gonna be a fun little car to drive.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna sound good too because we got that exhaust for it, that full Army Tricks.
That's
It's gonna sound insane. But hey, Looking good, moving right along. Now we just got to keep doing a few more little things and
knock it out.
Knock it out.
And on to the next one.
On to the next one. We want something more smashed. How bad do you want it?
Absolute banana.
Show your heat. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. We finally threw in a little bit more of the interior, just the 2 Lamborghini seats, and they look absolutely amazing. And of course, we threw together this whole entire front end, which, oh my goodness, looks like a Lamborghini once again, and this thing is just starting to come together. And it's just kind of giving you guys an example of what this thing is gonna look like once it's painted all white. From this side, of course, we're gonna throw some mods at it as well, but man, that looks insane right there,
super good. The front end looks super good. I'm loving that front bumper on this Urus, man. It looks aggressive, dude.
It looks mean, like it's ready to pounce, ready to attack. But as for this side right here, we didn't throw on like the doors and stuff because of course we got to paint the insides and the outsides of the doors, and also we got to paint like the inside of this quarter panel right here, so all that's getting sprayed all white. And that fender, we got to paint the whole entire car pretty much,
entire car, the backs of the doors. There is a lot of paint work.
Yep.
Almost makes me want to just order a paint booth, dude.
Dude, I wish we had one, man. If we had one on premises, dude, it'd be so amazing. We could stay out here all night. I know that's one of those things that we kind of dread once we go to a paint booth and it's super late. You're like, wow, I gotta clean up, and then I gotta go home, gotta drive all the way home. But you know what? Here very soon, I think we'll get a paint booth, and that's just gonna make for epic just builds. You know what I mean?
Dude, whole world of difference. I mean, we'll start painting whatever, dude.
Yes, sir. But as for this interior, come on in right quick. We don't have a key just yet, but we were still able to mess with some of the functions, which we found out that these seats right here have massage features in them, which is crazy, man.
That is epic. Good road trip type car right here, dude.
Dude, this would be amazing. And this steering wheel, this whole entire interior, the way that like it feels just like a Huracan. Reminds me of our Huracan, you know what I mean? Which we're still waiting on a sucker. Don't know where it's at. Hopefully it comes in soon, dude.
100%, dude.
But that thing's gonna be insane once it comes in twin turbo, and we're definitely gonna hook up a trailer to this and haul them, dude.
100%, dude.
But that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. And the next one, what we're gonna do is probably either work on body work on the frame machine. It would be ideal to get it off the frame machine on the floor. That way we can reach the roof and stuff. But whatever we got to do, you know, with whatever we can do with what we got, you know what I mean?
No key yet. We're still waiting on that as well, but no big deal. We're just gonna keep moving forward.
We're gonna keep on moving. And as for that Camaro, I think we're gonna drop it off also in the next video. So stay tuned. We got a bunch of epic stuff coming. Definitely drop all your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.